I hope. I hope. Him. I'm gonna do a couple of these, and then we're gonna switch to the main event. Okay? Okay. There's no one here, so they cannot stop me. Thoughts? It's a pretty good hand. If I can draw what I need. Which I can't. Watch this. I will not draw a forest. I'll have to freaking conjure something. Probably. That's great. Grand, really. I freaking hate rednecks. I hate them. I hate them so much. I hate them. With an intense burning passion. Oh, nice. Wait, no, that's actually okay. Because next turn I have to tear asunder. Or I'm screwed. And if something prevents me from doing that, it's already over. Grand. I should have just attacked. Well, I could screw this guy. Nice. If I do not draw a land, I will lose. That's kind of okay. It's tolerable. Nothing you can do. Let that die. We'll probably just play a freaking deal damage card, and that'll be it. I can take that. I cannot take any more damage or I will die. No, I need to do that. Yeah. Yeah. I'm dying out here. Counter. It's like, don't let that guy through. And if I do not draw a swamp next turn, I lose. Just the way it is. Chat. Kills are more important. That's acceptable. And I died. It's acceptable because it's not the land that I needed. I mean, maybe it'll be okay. Maybe there's a chance. I need to freaking keep going for swamp. That's not a swamp. It's over. Was it Control Space? We're always on top. Which is space? Was it Alt Space? Yeah, that brings up like the window options. I think today is even the anniversary of my affiliate. Reject Imperfection is really good. Not good enough. Because I'm still dead. I'm like, why? Because he put the red cards in his deck. That's it. It's the only reason I lost. Dude, I'm tired. It's like fear permeates through my skin. Because that's how serious we are about doing this. I'm serious about doing this. That's pretty good. I don't have to worry about never drawing an island. I guess, yeah, I still wanted to, but... I still wanted to. Exile? We'll get rid of Zombify. That's okay. Because it's not going to be relevant for a while. Which is not a good reason to not care. But it is a reason to not care. That's the wrong answer. But whatever. It's like he should have put it on Myco Tyrant. People are weird like that. We'll go like this. We'll draw a card. I have less than 13 life. No, I exile. I exile the artifact. Two Sterniniker, which is good. Doesn't help with enchantments, but that's okay. We'll get some things.
Phyrexia's secrets won't stay hidden for long.
Shouldn't block it. Yeah.
I've outsmarted you this time.
Draw.
Keep both eyes open.
Let's work with that. I could take that, but I don't care to. Hexproof from instants. This is a sorcery. It's a good thing that's not an instant. Yes. Why would he do that? I don't know why he would do that. spring. I don't need to do on spring for this. Record.
I got fresh intel. Stay alert. Something's up.
There we go. Guess it's over. No, that's... Oops.
I've got the upper hand now.
Wait, no, he's doing something. No, he's out of mana. It's okay. It's okay. He's out of mana already. He just didn't get enough lands. He didn't get his dragons. It could have been me. Could have been me. Sorry, guy. Also, you're the one with the meta deck, so. You just don't want a successor. I wonder what he'll get rid of. I think it's kind of funny because that means he knows that can like insta kill. He knows that can insta kill if the conditions are right. You get that, and you get the bat, and you deal 1 damage, and then you win the game. I'm gonna go like this. I'm gonna get an island. Then I'm gonna do that. Right? Now, because I should have done Assimilate Essence on what he's gonna play. No, I couldn't have. Okay. That's fine then. Who cares? We'll do nothing. And we'll get ready to Assimilate Essence. Give him the old switcheroo. Give him the old switcheroo. Exactly for that. Perfect. Perfect. I should do nothing. I should do nothing. No. Yes, I should do nothing. Exactly because of that. Exactly because of that. I would like him. Each opponent sacrifices a creature or planeswalker of their choice and gets a poison counter. That's fine. Who cares? Actually, that's a good thing. Shows him the error of his ways. Feed the swarm. I do want that. Nothing. We're gonna be patient. Whoa, crazy. I know. We're gonna be patient and we're gonna get him. Each creature with power 2 or less. That's not gonna do what he think it is. No? Wow, greatest power among creatures they control. Yeah. Crap happens. Not too much I could do. Yeah, and he had another one. Because of course he did. Or is it the same one? Nope, it's another one. Because it's still like the best card in the game. Can't wait for that one to be phased out. Actually, I should put it in here. No, that's just Sheoldred, not Sheoldred the Apocalypse. Sheoldred the Apocalypse is probably the best card in the game. I should probably have it in here, actually. It doesn't matter. It's over. Yippee. Yippee. I should put that in here. Because I do have Sheoldred the Apocalypse. Don't I? I guess I don't. I guess I never got it. Hmm. I care to zombify. I haven't even actually used it once yet. And this is the same cost. It's infinitely better. Yeah, I'll use one for that. That's crazy. It's trash. Why'd you play that? I should use the Green Bird instead. Okay, sure. That's pretty big for turn 3. Yeah. Yeah. Prophet's Eidetic Memory and Thrumming Bird are pretty good together. Rising Collector, sure, why not? Just waiting for people to get in here. Looks like I should do blue. I'm gonna do black instead. Epic. Exactly what I was hoping would happen. We'll take that. That's good. We'll play that. I also have Breach the Multiverse in there, but I haven't seen it yet. I think it's being kept from me. Probably should have gone for Reject Imperfection, but whatever. We're chilling. Uh-oh. Okay, this is the dragon deck, guys. It's the dragon deck. Gotta get ready. He's gonna play dragon. Yeah. He can't stop that. I know he can't stop that. Even if he pretends to. All his stuff is probably like to target creatures. No, not that guy. But he lost Dragonstorm, so it's all worth it. Yeah, he's got a freaking big ass dragon. Hexproof for monocolored. That's trash. Probably gonna have to do that next turn too. Yeah, because what that does is that just pulls all the lands out of the freaking deck and puts them on the battlefield. It's like, screw you, dude. Screw you. Bastard. He's out of cards, though. It's our one saving grace. He's given up. He's already spent one timeout. He's got one timeout left. This is my turn, by the way. I don't know what the frick he's doing. Did he disconnect? I hope he disconnected. No! Excellent. There's nothing he can do about it. Gotta go fast so he doesn't know what he's doing. Yeah, because now even if he does that, because he was too slow. He was too slow. That's what happened there.
Unfortunately for you, my head's in the game.
I should do that so it doesn't die instantly if something happens.
Circles around
And I should draw cards. Excellent. Excellent. Just a land. I'm pulling ahead.
You can't fight what you can't see.
Whenever a creature I control becomes target of a spell, I think I'm going to do Drown and Soul Ability. Extend. I can proliferate almost endlessly. After I attack. And yeah, because after I attack. Oh no, guys. Guys, he did the thing. Oh no.
Circles around you.
I could proliferate first, but it's not going to be as good. And he didn't block anyway.
Thanks for the help, Pom Pom Chan.
I already did that. So I should draw.
Keep both eyes.
Run Priest. Draw an Ichor. A lot of people say Icor, and that's actually wrong. By the way. Like phonetically, that's wrong. It's supposed to be Ichor. And he left. Epic. And that was just skill. And deck building, not in-game skill. There's kind of only one path forward, but that's what good decks look like. There's always a path forward. You're never waiting to draw something new or whatever. Biggest thing that I end up hoping for is lands or not a land, which is good. It's a good sign. It's a sign of a good deck. Vizier of the Menagerie. Vizier of the Menagerie is good, but it's not like important, you know. If he plays something, just seems like he won't.
Stay close. Stay quiet. It will be fine.
That's
I
good.
learned something.
No one's really been hurt yet. Which hurts a little. Doing a lot of drawing. But we're okay.
I got fresh intel.
Here we go. That's okay. Because I can do things that are much more dangerous now than that. I'll do that next turn.
Sometimes the winning move is to sit and watch.
And do stuff to overwhelm his destroy spells and stuff. But right now he doesn't have any creatures, so he can't even target mine. And he probably doesn't know why. A lot of people don't know that. At least I've found. I also have Ichor Moon Gauntlet, but that's not quite necessary yet. I can also reject Imperfection if he tries to counter it, which is good. It's all good. Everything is good right now. That's what I was hoping for. So I could still tear asunder. There we go.
Let's press our advantage.
Nah, don't return that because it's gonna get big. It's gonna get big and it's gonna do it very fast. Yeah. Hello. God damn it, people are here. I have to do stuff that I don't want to do now. God damn it. But one more. One more. One more, and then I can do the stuff that I said I was going to do. Maybe. I hope. Do this and this. I did think more about why that guy was so upset. I think, like, maybe this stream that I talk about him, and that'll probably be it. But I thought about that more. And I remembered a conversation that I've had before with, like, my siblings, my mother, and my father, too. But people think that because I'm friendly and personable, that I'm nice. I think that because I'm just not immediately telling them to freaking screw off or whatever, that I must be nice. Like, I'm not terribly mean most of the time. Like, I can be. But like I said, like, I was literally telling him, I was saying all throughout the stream, like, I've got problems. I'm not a great person overall. I want to be better, but I'm not a great person. But I'm friendly, so I think that throws people off. The engaged one. The art guy, like, screw him. Who cares? I'm not gonna think about turning that guy away. I'm not gonna think about turning that guy away. I really couldn't care any less about the art guy. Hopefully he'll rethink his life, but he probably won't. But the other guy, it's like, how is it that people, like, fall into the trap? Like, they get this idea of me, like I'm some perfect individual, just because I'm not, like, an idiot, really. Actually, I probably should have proliferated twice there. That might have been better. That might have been better than putting another land on the battlefield. Because he'd be at 7 counters now. That's 8. I don't actually think I've ever gotten a poison win. Let's go like this. I don't think I've ever gotten a poison win before. It's like, and people, like, I'm nice. I'm nice to people. I'm friendly. I'm personable. I'm interesting enough. I think it lures people into a kind of a false sense of agreeability. Like, I'm not very agreeable as a person. I'm not very agreeable. Which is a different problem. But, like, I'm friendly and I kind of just let people do their own thing. Even in the chat. Like, say whatever you want, be interesting. That's basically the rule. And I think that confuses people. Maybe it's my problem. Maybe that's my problem too. I don't know. But I'm not just gonna like run around changing who I am for people on the internet. Like, there's no peace in that. I think the trick to it is not trying too hard. Frankly. Like actually being yourself to an extent. Like obviously they don't need to hear all about how terrible you are, but to an extent, like they have to know. They have to know. Because like I said before, like I've been in what would be considered toxic communities. And everyone is friendly. They're not like terrible. Like they say mean stuff to each other, but that's kind of the way it is in masculine spaces. Even in the more, I guess you'd say, intellectual ones. Because like I can't be around stupid people. I can't do it. It sounds like an exaggeration. Exactly, like it's like I'm very friendly. I like talking to people. I wouldn't be here if I didn't enjoy it at least a little. That guy almost freaking eradicated me in one turn. Rot Priest. For sure. Then if I get a card with Proliferate, if I draw a card with Proliferate, I will win. Damn it. There was this, like even back when Gab was more interesting and less cringe. Like the website, gab.com, social media platform. Back when it was more interesting, there was this guy on there, and he was a South African living in Greece. He was a very interesting person. Like, I'm not saying everybody I encounter has to be like that guy, but he's a mercenary. He's a South African mercenary or special security force guy living in Greece. I'm not saying everybody has to be that level of interesting. No, it's fine. I don't care. Like, if you're typing fast or whatever. Oh, I started another one. Shit. That was actually not on purpose. I just jumped into the next one. Like, I know I've said crap like that before and absolutely done it on purpose, but this time it was actually an accident. But yeah. Are you... Okay, he did have something for that. Okay, I thought so. Like, obviously, if I had enough time for the last stream, I've got enough time for this one. Because this one is easy. We just have to basically switch tabs, but... Not yet, not yet. I'm not ready yet. I'm not mentally prepared yet. We're gonna go like this. We're gonna grab... another swamp. So yeah, I think you gotta kind of know... You kind of have to know more about yourself in order to, like, make friends, even on the internet. That's a lot of damage. Back in exile. And then next turn I can do Igra Arrow, and then we're good. Because you have to know, you have to have a general idea of where you fit. And like me, I know that I myself, I do not do well when there are people like me around. Just like a bit of a stronger personality and very knowledgeable on a wide variety of things. Unless it's like, I don't know. Unless we're like not together a lot, but... I should sacrifice that. For that. Because then next turn... I'll be able to do that and draw a bunch and... do that. Okay. Cool. And that'll basically be the win. I think. Unless we're gonna end up spending like a bunch of time together, you know? We could wear each other down. I don't think he has anything to stop that from happening. Yeah. Really? The one way to get better at it is to do it. Which really, really sucks. I remember one of the first real like viewers of this stream. One of the first real viewers of this stream. A long time ago now. Dang. At least long enough. He would basically just come in here and say things to try and get under my skin, and it never worked. And I think he was an alcoholic too, but I think he was always drunk. So like, who cares, dude? Who cares? But even then, I already had a pretty thick skin. Even then. And eventually, one day, he just stopped coming in. He came back later, like, actually not that long ago, like, I don't know, like 6 months. 6 months seems too short. 8 months feels a bit too long, so probably like 7 months ago. He came back in. He's a lot more calm. I think he was going through a bit of a rough patch. Oh no, that one was on purpose. Yippee! He's like, that was not an accident. But yeah. He didn't say it, but he was a lot more calm. And he kind of wanted me to admit that he got to me. It was really weird. It was really weird. But he's fine. Like, I don't hate him for it. People unwind in different ways. We're gonna yell at random people on the internet? Cool. Whatever. Yeah. I do think it was just a really rough patch. But he hasn't come back since. I think that was his way of saying that it was a rough patch, but he didn't want to admit it. We're gonna go like that. And then I will proliferate next turn. With Thirsting Roots. It was good. I'm on a winning streak now, damn it. One more. One more. Yeah. Oh, apparently today is the anniversary of affiliate, of being in the affiliate program. Which is pretty cool. Let me look and see if I can find where I joined. What day is today? April 29th. Yeah, I think so. I think it is. Very cool. I'm glad. It was a good thing. It was a good thing for me. I probably wouldn't be even attempting doing a stream like this without that, because that was like, I'm official now. I can actually make money off of it. Like, not a lot, but a little. It's like $50. $50 every now and again. At least that's what I would hope it was. It's actually been a year. But like $50 every now and again, that's good. That's good for someone without a job or regular income, really. Without regular income that I'm not writing off as gifts. Because they basically are, if I'm honest. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I got the notification thing. You cannot cheer your own channel. That's so sad. Whatever. But yeah, I literally wouldn't even have attempted a stream like this without that, because it's like, well, I'm invested in Twitch now. They have my personal information. You know? And I don't just like throw that around. It's just kind of obvious, but same. Exactly. Because if I just disappear, all of a sudden, Twitch is gonna get hacked, and all my personal information will just be out there. Because that's how it goes. If I'm not paying attention, it'll all be gone. It'll all get jacked. It's like, as far as I'm concerned, my presence is the only thing keeping this platform together. Which is a bit self-centered, but it's not entirely wrong. So if it was just big streamers, it'd be a massive target anyway, you know? Stuff like that. If I was going to even think about really leaving Twitch, I would probably have to pay for something like Restream or XSplit or whatever and use that instead. Like, I don't know how that would go because I'm not using Windows anymore, but it would be rough. But if I wanted to switch, I wouldn't just leave Twitch. I would go other places as well. Like the YouTube stream. The only reason the YouTube stream is dead is because YouTube can't, or OBS is like freaking out about it. And I don't know why. Like OBS has just decided it doesn't want to stream in a second instance to a different platform. What are you gonna do? Maybe in the future someone will make or like Streamlabs will open up to Linux as well. Because Streamlabs has like an option for that. Maybe I'd go to that. I don't know. Nothing is concrete because I'm not intending to right now, so. I don't know which one I want to do first. I think we do that one. Also, I wouldn't just vanish because I got the Discord and stuff, even though I'm not there. I get pings. Like, pings go to my email from the Discord. And like I've said before, I love the internet. I'd never leave it for no reason. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it at this point. I've seen so much, and I've had such a good time on the internet, dude. I know my life is like I said in the last stream, like, I know my life isn't great, but, like, the internet's helped me through some tough times. Just through, like, funny memes and stuff. Also, it puts a hard limit on how bad my sleep schedule can get, basically. Because, like, even if I wake up super late, I basically eat lunch and then I stream. Like, if I wake up at the very latest I possibly can. What the frick, dude? What did he cast? Oh no, it's that guy. I'd have to kill that somehow, and I can't do it. Damn it! Nothing I can really do. Maybe I should have paid more attention and, like, kept Tyr's downfalls already. Something like that. Damn. But yeah. I could never really leave the internet. I'm a bit of a lurker for reasons which may become very apparent a little bit later, but I have become a bit of a lurker over time. I've got an old ass Reddit account, but I hate Reddit. I hate Reddit. I left Reddit. Not because it was like changing my mind, but like everything got so stale. Everything got so stale. Like everybody talks about Reddit. Everybody talks about Reddit being a circle jerk, and it absolutely is. But in some areas, it's really not that bad, believe it or not. But I left. There's one key thing that led me to leave Reddit for good. I remember, I don't even remember exactly when it was, but Reddit used to essentially, like, if you were a part of 5 communities, if you were a part of 5 communities, you'd get recommendations for other communities, and you cannot turn it off. When they made that change, I left. Like, then you'd have to go down to like 4 communities, and I wasn't there for that one, but apparently they've been like reducing it over time, or at least that's what it felt like to me. But it's gotten all the way down to 3. So now if you have 3 or more communities that you're subscribed to or whatever the frick, 3 or more subreddits, then you immediately get like most like post on the entire site in your feed on your homepage. And it's almost always something really, really gay, and I just can't take it. I just can't take it. Sorry, I just can't. It'll be like, oh, I finally saved up enough money for my Air Jordans. It's like, I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. Like, cool, but why the frick do you have 100,000 likes? 100,000 upvotes? Like, what the frick? That's so gay. And like, oh, you can't say gay in a negative connotation. I'm not even saying it in a negative connotation. Like, there's just something about it that feels gay, and I'm not gay. I just can't do it. It's so cringe. It got to a point where I just couldn't do it anymore. That, and I didn't even really use an ad blocker at the time. Like, I just couldn't do it anymore. I do not need more lands. That's pretty good. I think it was something. I think the thing that I saw. I think the thing that I saw at the time, because this was like 2016. Okay, it was like 2016, 2017-ish. I didn't even really go into political subreddits because I knew how toxic they were. But I think the thing that I saw, if I remember correctly, it was like the thing that I saw that was like, nah, I'm out, man. I'm out, man. I think it was something like just like the most Redditor comment you could imagine about. I think it was the LGBT pride flag being raised at like some. I think it was being raised at like some state capital or something. It was like, it's like the only thing gayer than raising that flag is freaking gushing about it on the internet. And I left. Never to return again. They still haven't been back. Unless it's like for the super mundane crap. Unless it's for something like super mundane, like if I want something like Linux memes or like something really specific. But that's it. It was bad. It was bad because I'm not like easily scared away by crap like that. But it was bad. It was awful. It was awful. And it's only gotten worse. It's only gotten worse, as far as I'm aware. Like, yeah, last I checked, it was 3. You could be part of 3 subreddits before you started getting, like, general population crap in your feed. I remember... Like, I know Twitter is super toxic, too. But, like, I remember a time when Twitter was worse than Reddit. And I don't know if I could say that that's the case anymore. I'm gonna kill that. Because I remember it being a whole thing. Because then I wasn't anywhere. Or was it? Was it right when COVID was starting? Was it right when COVID was happening? I hate decks like this. They're so boring. That's it. It's over. They're so boring to play and fight against. It's so freaking bland. It might have been when COVID was starting. That might have been when those changes were made. It might have been when those changes were made. I think it might have been under the guise of like pushing through news regarding COVID. I think that might have been what it was.
Way higher than top 500.
I think that might have been what it was.
It was top 500 and something.
I'd have to look at when my last post was. See if my account hasn't been stolen or whatever. Because, you know, it's Reddit. It's Reddit. I think it might have been. I think it might have been. Like late 2019. Because I remember then thinking, like, I can kind of tell where I'm going anyway. And that's when I did my mandatory year on poll. for every adult citizen. Yeah, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. You don't want them to suck you in with their minor gratification. Because that's really what it is. It's like minor dopamine releases. That's what keeps you hooked. Probably gonna end up doing Terra Sunder and Tiny Bones. Yeah, because I remember when the lockdowns hit. I remember all of that because I was like, it all happened on 4chan. 4chan's perspective on that was crazy. I remember I saw a guy saying, like, everyone says like 2 weeks to flatten the curve. Actually, statistically, it's going to be like a year or two. And he was right. It's like, because first we need to bring in all the government infrastructure, and then we gotta claim that it's been in place long enough, and then we gotta take another however long to get rid of it. And he was right. He was right. Yeah. That's part of it too. Like, there's a lot of psychology behind it. It's crazy. And like, this is my outlet, believe it or not. That's not gonna happen. Yeah, I gotta get rid of that. There we go. But yeah, it's not really about Reddit. Like, my thing is not. I don't have a problem with Reddit, really. I have a problem with most of the people that use Reddit. Because, like, theoretically, it's a good system. Like, good answers go to the top because they receive upvotes. Bad answers go to the bottom because they receive downvotes. Like, makes sense. Problem is, it's just formed a hive mind. It just formed a hive mind. And, like, everyone is basically stuck in the loop. You know, Stack Exchange does, like, the same thing. I don't know if Stack Exchange has downvotes. Or not Stack Exchange or whatever, but, like... Fun story. Yeah, Stack Exchange has downvotes too. But Stack Exchange is also a lot more specific. Oh, it's not as big of an issue. It's like a fun fact in the, like, recommended conversations section on Stack Exchange. I saw a post, and it was asking. I don't even know if I can repeat this here, but is there anyone in the chat? Is there anyone watching? No, there's no one else watching. Okay. I saw this post made by a Jew saying, "How do we cope with the Goyim finding out?" I swear to God. I saw this in the freaking Stack Exchange recommended conversations, and I'm sure a ton of people saw it. It's just like, whoa, man. Stack Exchange is like Reddit, but for actual information. That's what he said, not me. I'm not making any accusations, but that's what he said. Oh, I lost because everything is flying. Shit. Anyway, should probably get on with the stream, but I'm gonna do one more. I'm gonna do one more, and then we'll really do other stuff. Okay, one more. I'm not hiding from my problems. You're hiding from your problems. Yeah, it was like in the hot network questions section. Like, guys, you know this is public, right? You know this is public. You know this is public. This is a public forum. It's not private. It's like Home Dog self-reported his entire race. On accident. Because he wasn't expecting it to freaking get on the freaking recommended section. Like crazy. The internet is crazy. The guy self-reported his entire religion. Probably because he got a little spooked by a news segment somewhere. Wild. Saw some graffiti, immediately went to go ask the question, like, guys, what do we do? What do we do? What he thought was like a cave. It was actually a freaking soapbox. Wild. Really crazy. And like this guy is probably a freaking nobody. Was the first thing to go into my head. Like this guy probably has no idea what he's doing. But yeah. Might have been a shitpost. Who the frick knows? Who the frick knows? Maybe he wasn't even Jewish at all. God, I love the internet. I love it so much. I love it so much. Everybody's lying, looking for validation. But also, at the same time, everybody's got their own best interests at heart. And everything is very straightforward. Like, yeah, you got possibilities. You got possibilities for motive and things like that. But, like, you don't have to question, like, why they would. You know? It's crazy. But I actually advocate for lying on the internet. I'm a lying on the internet truther. You should do it sometime. It's really fun. It's really fun. gonna lose this one too. It's like some people get really comfy behind the screen. Yeah, everybody. Is that fine? No, but whatever. People that think there should be identity, like there should be anti-anonymity rules or laws on the internet, they're not having fun on the internet. They don't think it's fun. They don't think that the internet is for fun. And that's just a fact. They think that the only thing that belongs on the internet are freaking encyclopedias, news websites, and companies. In some, but like very few. There's like some, sure, like, but also a lot of that already exists. Do you know what it is? You know what it is? It's called your brain. Somebody's claiming to be a politician from freaking some country no one's ever heard of. Like on like Twitter, they're posting like random crap. Ask yourself. Why? Yeah, it's over. It might not even be real. People rely too much on authority sources or authoritative sources. I dropped my coin. It's a nickel. I think it's a nickel. Is it a nickel?
I don't think it's cold, by the way. Cold spot.
Yeah, it's a nickel. Another big problem, I think, that the internet faces these days is that companies like YouTube and Twitter, etc., even Twitch and others, in my opinion, the biggest problem that they face, or the biggest problem that they essentially the biggest problem they present on the internet is that they want to be treated as private companies and public squares. And this is all crap from 2016. You can find plenty of information on it. They want the benefits of being a public square, or no, they want the benefits of being a private company, but they don't want the costs of being a public square. I think, hear me out, it might actually be a good thing for every government to have its own social media platform. I think that might be a good thing. Because they can be absolutely sure that stuff applies with their laws. And I think that would be a good thing. Even if everything else remains exactly the way that it is, I think it might be kind of beneficial. Are we ready? Are we ready? Because also then, like, all of these companies, they have an exact model that they can follow if they want to abide by the law for public square. Then they know that if it's outside of that, those fall into private business freaking rights. It's like, boom, everybody knows everything there is to know about the problem, and we can fix it from there. Or at the very least, companies will be pressured to basically give up the rights that they think they have. And everybody in a country gets one place so they can all chat in case shit gets wild. Like, oh, if your IP address is here, then you have access to this freaking public website. I think that'd be cool. You know, I'd be posting some crazy crap in the freaking US Discord channel. But stuff that almost breaks the law, but doesn't really. Why? Because the law is provided. It makes it easier for everyone. Even if they don't use it, they can go there and they can see exactly what all of the laws regarding freaking telecommunications are. I'm still kind of spooked. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I'm still a little spooked. Okay. Also, people completely blow out of proportion the cost of running a server. Like even a large scale server. Because a lot of people like they overestimate the cost of running a server because Microsoft Azure, freaking Amazon's one, and like the other cloud servers. Those are all so ridiculously expensive. And people, they think that those are the prices to run a server, and they are not. Those are mega overpriced. You can freaking, I saw someone say that you can like buy a crappy laptop, throw like freaking a Linux distribution on it, install certain packages, boom, you got a server. Chuck it in a drawer, leave it turned on, boom, server. Like that video is actually how I started using Docker, by the way. Anyway.
Which way? I'm trapped. Are you okay?
I think I'm gonna go to the bathroom first. And I'll be back. And then we'll do this thing. I think that's good. That sounds good. You can't stop me. So I'll be fast. I'll be fast, and that will be good. Yeah.
It's after me.
There we go. I'll be right back.
It's after you sign in. Oh. Rip. Yeah, I gotta say back to kick you. Get in, get in. Oh, is this the upstairs spot? I heard it after. Okay, I count 71 to 63 degrees at both spots. Maybe it just doesn't tell you anymore? I don't think so. I'm not getting stuck in the bathroom. Sorry. Sorry. Oh no. I think it's over there in the kitchen. Or not the kitchen, no. garage spot. There it is. Dude, it's so fast. Run away, Noah. It's already. What the fuck? It's not your. Okay. I didn't go away. Yeah, jump scare. Like, where did my weapon? Is the jump scares just a sound? It's in here. It's in here. No, it isn't. It come up on the radar. Okay, dude, cold spots has to be not showing anymore.
Maybe you're
Or
an
on
expert.
Because I have not seen it come up yet. Because we haven't gotten anything. The cold spots normally drops like really low, right?
Yeah.
It's going from 71 to 60.
It goes to like 12 to 20.
Also, need some nades.
Okay.
The lights just went out. Wait, what? Okay, it's
Maybe
actually
like
after
that
something.
instead.
I can't
Long
remember
story
what it
short, I love the internet, and I love the internet culture, and I would love to shitpost on federal servers. Okay,
was. I might just guess.
are we ready?
The EMF sensor has gone off.
It's about as freaking schizophrenic as you could get.
I'm thinking it's a dopey.
I think it's Duppy. I don't think it's Duppy. I think it's.
Are
probably
we
someone's
ready?
fault. It's not telling us.
I can't hear you. Okay. Let me move shit around. That's gotta be there, a black spot in the middle. I'm actually going to... Can I widen it?
It'd be funny if you're right.
No. Dude, you guys, everyone just died.
Okay.
I know.
That's gonna be where these people live, and I don't want to dox them. Just because.
See any of it.
Okay.
There's 67 and we got none of them.
Exit. Okay. We're gonna read through this. We're gonna read through this, and then we're gonna go. I am spooked. Protect your heart and your wallet. I would never give my wallet to anyone. Not because there's anything in it, but because I don't like their style. Good person and just what I hope. But don't ever send money, cryptocurrency, or invest with someone you've never met IRL. Oh, is it? Oh, because this is a different scene for OBS. So I guess it was still up. Next, stay on the app. Don't let anyone push you to connect on another platform. If you don't feel comfortable, scammers tend to try that. If someone is pressuring you, trust your gut and cut them out. As I do. I am very good at that. But also, I don't want to pay the fees. So... Make sure they're the real deal. Watch out for major red flags and stay safe. These are in-app features like self-verification to make sure they're who they say they are. Real. If anyone asks you for money, it's probably a scam. Report them right away so safety teams can take care of it. And go back to finding better dates. Okay. Also, I would also like to point out, just because I thought about it yesterday on stream, but this is going to be I believe the third time in total. Third or second? I think it'd be second. I think this would be the second time that another like regular human's face has appeared on stream. And one of them was my great grandmother, so cut her some slack. I just think that that's really interesting. Maybe third. Because I think maybe there was another time that I'm forgetting. Like outside of like celebrity pictures, etc., etc. And like the only face that's ever been on this stream. The only other real face that's been on this stream. And that's kind of crazy, isn't it? I'm not stalling, you're stalling. Like, you're the one that's really stalling. Let's move that. Just in case. Am I ready? I don't think I'm ready. It's like, dude, I'm not hyping this up either. I'm not even hyping this up. It feels strange. It feels very strange. It feels horribly, horribly strange. I'm not gonna back out. I'll just stall. Not long enough. Not long enough, but I'll just stall. I'm stalling. One more?
Starting it.
Online safety basics. I love online safety basics. The only thing stopping me from using a VPN regularly is that I don't want to pay for one. Positive, fun, and safe experience when meeting and visiting other members. Don't send money, share financial information. I would never anyway. Dude, I don't even share that crap with my family. Like, good, but... I would also not give out my phone number, so like, no biggie.
Well, it's gonna catch us.
Is it just me,
Sprint slower.
or does a freaking modern battle tactics defend Hoth from Star Wars come out every year? Like, there's a new one of those every year. I just gotta do it, dude. I just gotta do it. Like, literally every year at around the same time, somebody different produces that same video. Like, that same exact video. We never ask you for your password to share your screen with us. Okay. Still stuck? No. No, I'm not still stuck. Dude, I'm not ready. I'm still not ready. I'm not even exaggerating. Like, this feels weird. I'm not gonna, like, throw up or anything, but, like... I shit you not, this feels weird. This feels wrong. And it's not wrong. Maybe if I just read the Twitch EULA all the way through one more time. Let's just make sure, you know? Let's just make sure. Let's just make sure. One more time. Minors and block persons, I'm none of those. Am I a block person? No. No. I think I would have been notified, right? Account and password. Accurate information about yourself. True. Sell, rent, or transfer your account to anyone else. True. Feel that others use your account as contracts, responsible for their actions, responsible for keeping your Twitch account and password and your device is secure. I was like, oh yeah, and like if every like government was gonna have their own like social media platform, you wouldn't even really have to worry about people's personal information being leaked because the government's already leaked it. There's a big old like data breach at like the National Health Insurance Services or something like that in the US. And basically every single social security number was leaked. So you don't even have to worry about the government leaking your information. Crazy, isn't it? Anyway. Oh, I remember the other story I wanted to tell yesterday, but didn't. Because it's a very relevant story.
Yeah.
Content, you provide user content. Us the rights and permissions described in the section of user content to the world and let others do the same.
Who is 18?
Representations and warranties. You have the right to or authority to share and not submit user content that infringes on anyone else's rights. Legal liability.
We stop just guessing.
This is going fast. Prohibited content. Violate any laws or anyone else's rights. Comply with the contract. Promise not to engage in prohibited content listed below. Agree that your use of others' content and information on our services is at your own risk. Disclaim legal liability for all user content on our services. The right to remove, hide, or moderate any user content on our services. Simulcasting. Twitch and another service that supports live streaming of user-generated content. It's the same as experience on other platforms, that's fine. You do not provide links or otherwise direct your community to leave Twitch. Yeah. That makes sense. Like, not use third-party services that combine activity from other platforms or services on your Twitch stream during your simulcast, such as merging chat or other features, to ensure that they are separate. That's fine.
Actually, I think I can.
That'd be epic, but I'm not gonna do that. See, I don't think I'm gonna fall for like phishing or anything. So what is my real fear then? What is my real fear of this stream? Oh, I have to change it to just chatting too. Forgot. Thanks for reminding me, scammer. Explains the reporting process, trademarks, third-party content. Now, for their own content on Twitch, including product services, we're not responsible for that third-party content. It's ads. It's like neither you nor the other people are responsible for it. Neither us or Twitch are responsible for what's played in ads. Idea submission.
No, it's so fast.
You and Twitch can each end this contract. Twitch has the right to stop providing Twitch
It
services.
literally spawned right in front of me.
Blah blah blah. Indemnification. Compensate Twitch and defend us against all claims, losses, or damages related to your use of Twitch or user content or any contractual promises that you break. Like if I'm using copyrighted material, it's with me and I have to legally defend Twitch. Which really isn't that hard. You just say like, I did it, not them. It's not that hard. But also usually while not admitting that you even made a problem. You even did a problem. I.e., if I did, it was my decision alone. And Twitch had nothing to do with it. Because that defends them. That legally absolves them of copyright disputes. I'm not European. Both agree to bring any legal claims against one another within 1 year. That shouldn't be a problem unless some crazy crap's going on. Contains some additional important details about our contract with you. That's just like general stuff.
Anybody put down the group?
That's where Twitch is.
I want to do Office again. I think this map will look like this.
No, I'm looking for the EULA. Not the TOS.
No, because it's a big house.
Also, Twitch is surprisingly lenient with like sexual content. If you haven't noticed, not that this is sexual content, but like if there was an issue, I'd cite that. Community guidelines. That's what I'm looking for, not end user license agreement. Self-destructive behavior. This could probably fall under that, but probably not. And that might be kind of what we're doing here.
Yeah.
I'm not doing that.
Just expert.
Graphic details of suicide notes or suicide attempts. That guy that I talked about yesterday was not trying to kill himself. That makes it okay. Oh. Well, I didn't show it and I didn't promote it, so we're good. Prohibited examples. Set amount of bits. Allowed examples, prohibited examples. Dude, people do that shit all the time. What are you talking about? It's a real problem. Threaten physical harm? No. Just gotta make sure I'm not breaking any rules by doing this. Okay, it's something I didn't really think about, but it's something that I should probably know. At this point, I think I might do it anyway, because it would only be one strike, and it's like, who cares? Like, I wouldn't do anything like this ever again anyway. Not explicitly like this. Spy or link terrorist or extremist propaganda. Hassan Piker does that. Wow. Crazy, isn't it? He's still on the platform. Just saying. Don't do that. Don't do that. Discord doesn't count. I don't do that.
Great. So if I see it, I'm basically dead.
Don't do that.
No.
No. No.
It's ridiculous. Is it zooming?
Verification. I don't do any of those things, so who cares?
How do you win if it's too bad?
Off service.
You should try and figure it out for real.
Personally identifiable information. No shit. Social profiles. These are public profiles that we'd be dealing with in a minute, so I'm pretty sure that one doesn't apply. And like I said, I'm hiding certain things, so it'll be okay, I think. Reasonable expectation of privacy. Streaming from a private space without permission. Broadcasted unwanted intrusion of private video conference calls. Yeah, this doesn't do any of that. So that's okay. I'm not doxing anybody. In fact, I'm covering up the docs, so we're good. We're good. Yay. Not breaking the rules. Hateful conduct. We're gonna kind of skip over this because I am pretty spicy in that regard. Like, I don't think I have. No, I haven't done that. I talked about someone else doing it, but I didn't. Tell you to kill themselves in combination with the slur specifically. So I can, in fact, tell people to kill themselves. Very cool, Twitch. Very cool. As long as I don't call them a slur right after. Thank goodness. I think I did that once. Like, tell someone to kill themselves, not with the slur. It's not a hate crime if there's no slur. Thanks for the clarification, Twitch. Modify video game content to promote violence against a group. The only thing that might violate that was the Deus Ex streams, but the Deus Ex streams are... That's what the game is about, kind of. So, it doesn't count. No. I didn't do that.
I literally knew it.
No.
I saw you go in the room.
I talked about the Pope,
I
but...
started saying if it closes the door on me, and then it closed the door.
Enter a chat and spamming a slur. No. Targeting an individual with a slur based on a protected characteristic. Intent. No. Slur in profile content. No. Call another player a slur while streaming. No. Stream with a Confederate flag in the background. No. Wait, in non-educational contexts. It's always educational.
No, I literally
T-shirt with the arrow
closed the door
cross.
behind me.
No. That's not even relevant anymore. Arrow cross is not even relevant anymore, dude. Is this months? No. Black, brown, yellow, or red face. It's like, I'm part Native American, so actually it's racist for you to assume that that would be culturally insensitive. But it's pretty minor, but I'm just poking fun. I'm just poking fun at the rules. A little bit. Because otherwise this is so bland. I got a little close yesterday with this one. Negative associations between an animal and a protected group or comparing protected animals perceived as inferior or unclean. But I was saying about his country, so that makes it okay, right? Right? I think that makes it okay. Subhuman. Content insinuating that individuals with a certain protected characteristic are criminals or terrorists. I don't think spending money on a game is a protected class, so I think we're good. This one, I'll do it right now if I want, but I'm not gonna. Just because of the context. I've done that one for. Well, the guy that freaking did that, he wasn't doing it to be trans, so yeah. Most of the negative things that I said were about the other people that did it to him, but whatever. Claims of divine sanction for hostility toward a protected group. Like Hassan Piker. Anyway. Negative statements to mental health. Why'd you even say that? That doesn't even make any sense. But whatever. It's not even a good insult. Why would I say that? Related to hygiene. No. I implied it. But I didn't say it. That makes it okay, right? I vaguely implied it. We're good. Another contemporary culture. What do you mean contemporary culture? What do you mean contemporary culture? So if they actually are, can I do it? If they're not a contemporary culture, whatever that means. Support for denying right to political participation. What if it's an individual? What if it's Hassan Piker? What if it's Hassan Piker? Is he a protected group? That one's pretty specific, Twitch. I wonder who you could be referring to. Also like Hassan Piker. Also Hassan Piker. Dude, these are like all things Hassan Piker has done. Harassment. I don't harass people. Not really.
Is it after?
Intellectual property rights, illegal activity. No, I'm not doing that. Adult nudity, attire. No. Can't use your names and display names. No.
Oh, it's Ghost Orbs. I just saw them.
Only create tags that adhere to the rest of Twitch's terms of service and community guidelines. That's fair. That's kind of silly, isn't it? I guess that's why we're not going to get a... Street white male able club. But we've got like 8 different freaking gay Muslim clubs. Impersonation? No. What if I'm malicious to the scammers? Is that allowed? I think that's allowed.
You tried that.
Distribute unauthorized advertisements, engage in phishing, spreading malware, viruses, defraud Twitch users, engage in viewership tampering, sell or sharing user accounts. Cheat the system, enforcement notes, clarification, blah blah blah. Bit innovation, harmful misinformation actors. I do that all the time. But I don't think anyone cares anymore. Misinformation has kind of overstayed its welcome, like as a term. And I don't think that that's crazy to say. And people have gotten tired of it. But nothing that we're about to do seems to breach content policy. Which is good. Like, even people... There's just one guy that drives around town. Actually, no, I think it's a woman. I think it's an older woman. And she still freaking wears her mask in her car. And that's crazy. That person likely cares more about misinformation than Twitch as a company. That individual probably cares more about misinformation, quote unquote, than every single individual working at Twitch. Combined, I would argue. I could argue, I should say. Okay. We're not breaking the rules. Big check. Big check. No rule breaking. Oh yeah, like I remember when freaking George Floyd died. Dude. Freaking 4chan knew he swallowed crack like the week after. It took months for an autopsy. Whatever. So like redo it, and the guy that was supposed to redo the autopsy, he mysteriously died. It's whack out there, dude. It's whack. Got it. Okay. Okay. Okay, we're here. First several messages. Okay. Is that the same spot?
Sure, there's nothing that says anything about them being picked up on the bridge.
I guess it is.
I hope we get you while you come over here, though.
Okay, I want to look and see though. I want to... let's go in there. I want to look...
Oh.
Where's this text line? Okay.
It doesn't last very long.
What the frick? Where's the down?
No straight.
An input.
Do not poltergeist. Because it says rarely seen on my grid.
Is whack.
No, don't say anything about the grid on that.
It's like, dude, this is whack. Badge on profile. What's that?
I feel like it's
What's that?
Like the
I don't know.
gel and whatever. I think.
Damn it, my jawline looks huge. Damn it. Anyway, that's fine. Why is it down? What? Yeah, man. Oh, it's because I got a verified profile. Okay. I'm gonna hide this for a minute because I don't want to get doxxed.
No voice
Not again.
And it shows up on the grid, so it's probably not the poltergeist.
This is gonna be. I just want to take a picture.
Wait, is it
Take a
just
picture
the
and like
work
verify
they do
it.
with
Yeah.
If they're especially noted?
I can't do that right now because the camera's in use, which sucks. But it's true. Okay.
Two of them are definitely
Let's contact get more.
than-
Dude. Who's in this? That's crazy. I got to freaking buy shit? Dude, I'm not buying shit.
Mainly just because it keeps going after people and no one's buying.
I am not buying shit. That's not happening. Whatever. Okay.
6. Okay, let's do general store.
Okay.
I just need to be impossible.
Are we ready now? Ready. Really ready. Beyond ready, even. I need more moral support. This is insane. It's all insane.
Take this. Someone should take those not the spirit box. I don't want to get.
I think I'm ready. But I still think I need support.
Oh, there it is. It's the old.
Boost your freaking profile? Dude, I'm not that desperate. I'm not that desperate.
It's after me.
I am not that desperate.
Still after me now. It's right behind.
I'm just not. It's like I may be here, but just because I'm here doesn't mean I'm on the brink of killing myself.
It's after you now.
Maybe I should like prepare a message.
You guys to die.
Because like if I've only got like a certain number of first contacts.
This one's really
Well, that's first.
I really
So
don't want to get caught by this one.
I have to wait for people to come to me, and that's what is it? That's like not masculine at all. I think there was a study on that at some point.
I'm showing up on the grid depending on how it goes.
I'm serious, though. I need more support.
It's getting smarter.
Look, it's crazy out there, dude. It's crazy.
It's too smart. Have you guys died to this? This one's creepy looking.
But I'm at the breaking point. So
I'm okay. This pillar's gonna get me killed.
this is the way.
Imagine hiding. To help him catch the ghost. I think this one's super loud, by the way. Like,
Like it's so weird,
why is
isn't it? Doing this in like on stream, isn't it weird? Like, should I? I don't know, man. I don't know. I just work here.
back. It's in front of us, Silas, run the other way. He's coming around this way, Silas, go this way. Not even fast. He's after me. Hey, wait, he's after you. He can get me.
I don't know, man. No, no, no. Nah. It's not that bad, is it? Is it? No.
No kidding, stop. Did you do ghost orbs? I'm 99% sure I saw ghost orbs. Okay, you can try. Tyler, you can't even catch me. You're too slow.
I think I just gotta do it.
You can't catch me, so I can just walk backwards.
No support. I'm just doing it.
Look how slow he is. No, look how slow this dude is. He's gonna catch me. He can't catch me. He's gonna catch me. He can't catch me. Okay, go do Wailing Soul. See that silence? Oh yeah, I did crash. I left the game. Hurry, Isaac! See that silence? I was like figuring stuff out. Dang, I'm so smart. No, you're not. I did that. Figured out because I was in the map with experience. Bye. We have to leave to get Noah back in here too. Yeah, sure. Well, we want to. Hey, I saw ghost orbs. That's true, but I was gonna put Wailing Soul in there because that's too much you seen that. No,
I just gotta do
actually,
it.
you stuff. I heard whispers, and you said it was. You said it was
People
really
talking.
loud. The ghost.
I guess you only live once, right? I guess you only live once. Bit of a rough start, but I think it'll be okay in the end. I don't know, man. It's crazy out here. I'm freaking moving shit, and it's shit, 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 shit. There, that didn't work at all. I don't know what to do now. I don't know. Dude, I just work here. I was like, I don't know. I think this account is old because there's a disparity already. We could play this like Papers, Please. I guess, but that feels kind of rude. Doesn't it? I gotta freaking move Bob over a little bit more. Isn't it? I need some responses here. Like, I don't know. But like, if it's too perfect, it's probably a scam, right? Right? This feels wrong. This whole thing feels wrong. But we're here. We're here now. We're here now. I could tell another story. To delay even further. Huh? Eh? I don't freaking know what to do here. I don't even know what these buttons do. Because they're freaking... Shit. Shit. I don't... I don't know. You know, it'll make this a little bit better. The sensor bar. No. Not like that. No. If I make it wider. And it's like, no! I have to freaking hold shift to freaking stretch it. Shit. I can't click them, really. It's because it's mobile. Like, if you didn't know, I'm running this on a freaking phone emulator. I don't know why I didn't just go to the website. Like, we've got more of an aesthetic this way, because we got Bob on that side, Bob on the far side, me on this side. I don't freaking know, man. I don't freaking know. Like, you're the woman here, allegedly. You're supposed to have the answer to these things. So maybe I'm not mean. Maybe I'm not mean. Maybe I'm just freaking self-righteous and stuck up. I don't, though. Like, damn it. Our man on the inside doesn't even have the answers. I think I can finagle some crap. Try and get that wider. Because then what I could do, Shift C, Shift V. Now I have two. Alt snaps to grid, right? No. There we go. So now it's not like just gonna immediately cause problems if I try to like move crap. I'm looking for not being a freaking lonely, bitter asshole. That's what I'm looking for. But I think it's kind of inevitable. I think to an extent that's just my personality. At this point. It's like I hear Lambda, I think Half-Life. I think Gordon Freeman, I think microwave. I think lasagna. Now I'm hungry. See that? That's called mental gymnastics. Anyway. That's other stuff, because I'm kind of disassociating here, if you can't tell, which is not good. It's not a good sign. It is a bad sign, as we call it, in the year of our Lord 2025. thought I'd get further than this before I had basically a mental shutdown. I thought I'd get a little bit further than the first one. I thought I had the mental strength, the mental will. Like, I've had freaking dreams of demons, and I have not been scared. This mortifies me. It's like cool. Like, I guess I finally found what scares me, and it's people. But like, is that really an answer? No. No, but like, at this point, we're just trying to feel things out, okay? It's also, you're a woman, allegedly, so you get to say that, and I don't. It's like, I didn't say that. I didn't say that. My associate did. Literally freaking... Yeah, but like... I'm kind of backseating here. Like, I have no verification of this. As far as I know, you are that guy from, like, a year ago now. It's, like, definitely gay. And, like, just a little bit of a stalker. For all I freaking know. But, like, I don't hate that guy. I wish I could help him more. Maybe I should try to help that guy. I don't know how to help that guy. That guy's got problems. That guy's got problems. He's got freaking anger issues and, like, he's gay. Wow. That's crazy. He's literally here. Literally Beetlejuice. Anyway. How are you? How are you? Like, I kind of just want to talk to people. Yeah. Like, summon the demon. Real. Excuse me, kind sir, but do you happen to have proof that your associate here is a real woman and not a... I don't know how old he is, but a twink who's been stalking me? Do you have verifiable evidence of that? I'm not asking for a lot. I'm just asking to be verifiable, like the fact that I'm 6'6". It's basically just your word. Basically just your word. It's like, you say the word, I'll agree, and we can move on with our lives. Because if not, he covers stuff in this situation, in this scene. So that's why. If he's not over there, he's like too far that way. If it was a twink, no. What really sucks? What really sucks is that is a little bit of how I'm built. It's like, I'm not gay, and like I said, I have a strong personality, but like I'm kind of built a little bit like a twink. A little bit. Luckily, no one has thought that before about me, but I have a sneaking suspicion that that's going to come up in my life. I hope it won't, but I have a feeling. I might punch him, whoever he is, when that happens. If it happens.
What am I supposed to do?
Oh, a message on Discord.
Give me a quest. We should reach silence.
Is it a friend request? Dude, my friend requests are filled with freaking art scammers. I think I can show this and it's fine. What was this Claire Margot person? I don't think I've seen that person before. Basically just his word. Is that a friend request? Is that the modern friend or the new friend request? Not modern friend request. What the frick is wrong with me? It's like, can you just give me your word that the user under the name of Legally Crazed is a woman? Like, if you just give me your word, like, I'll believe it, and that'll be it. It'll be settled. But, like, you want to see my freaking friend requests? I'm sure. Dude, like I said, there was that guy, and he does pretend to be women, I think, to get closer to me. I don't think he's like a serious stalker or anything, but I'm just gonna go like this. Because that's one, that one, that's one, probably. That's definitely one. That's one. So they like the W names over there. That's one.
Dude, when you're close to the
That's
AI,
definitely
it
one. That's
absolutely
definitely one.
destroys
That's one. That's one. That's one. And this one is absolutely one. Is that you? He's kind of a bit silent. I think he might be messing with me. This, in the friendliest way I can, which I won't even do, this psychopath of a person is indeed a woman, which also can be proven in other ways, like her making me want to throw a child at a window every time she pops up in my chat. Okay. Okay. Epic. All I was looking for. Thanks for clearing that up. Very cool. As a, I don't know. It was kind of funny. It was kind of funny as an arc. It was already long stream. It's basically literally just been me avoiding the problem. I am quite adept, as you can see. At avoiding my problems, psychological and physical. Dude, we've all been there. Just settle down. That's very important. Why? Don't think about it.
I'm joking. He's one shot.
We joke here. We're jokers. I know. I know that. As kind of a recurring joke on this channel. And I do it on purpose, by the way. Oh, you're just talking to each other. Okay. Okay, whatever. Whatever. We're still here. I look back at the monitor, and nothing has changed. It's my own fault.
No, I have to open the chest. But I can't, because I have my keyboard. No, let's take this.
Dude, it's crazy out there.
All at
Okay.
the same time, though.
I have encountered black women on the internet
Okay, listen.
who are white supremacists.
He's still here.
I have encountered those people. They exist. They are real. They do exist. Okay.
Ready for 400?
The internet is a crazy place full of crazy people. It keeps things interesting.
I just got
Probably find one if I bother to look. They're pretty loud on the internet too. No. No, I can't say that. I don't mean it. It was a joke.
killed henchman himself.
It was a joke. Calm down. There's even that video of that guy. There's even that video of that black guy with the freaking Hitler tattoo. Crazy shit out there. Crazy shit out there. And
Four gold splash here. I might make that some
believe me, there's crazy freaking shit out there.
Does anybody have a solar emblem I can have? I have 40.
I saw those on Gab, not on freaking, not even on freaking 4chan. By the way. By the way, they were on a real social media platform. But I digress. Because otherwise I will ramble forever.
I'll just get on.
There's cereal, as in serialized,
You guys should just take the car.
with the S. And then there's cereal, as in the breakfast food, which is CEREAL. I think. Let me check. The one with the S is also like for serial killer, etc.
You know, rep player?
Let me search.
I only need like 7 damage anyway.
Yeah. Yeah. Of forming or arranged in a series, I guess is the correct one. Guys, what does that do? What does that button do? I guess I should just like hit buttons, right?
Okay, so
What does it do?
I don't see them. They're gliding. They're up top.
Oh no, that's for like. Okay, so
I hit a rock.
okay, go back. There's no backseat. There's no backsies. That's the point.
30,
Uh,
30, 100.
that's kind of cringe. That's kind of cringe. If you can find me a picture that can go with it and put it in the Discord, then I will. I'll post that because that's kind of funny. That is kind of funny. Yeah! Exclamation point Discord. That's kind of funny. That is kind of silly. You're in it, aren't you?
I might take this drill or something. Okay, they're down here.
Aren't you in the Discord? Yeah, you were at some point. I remember. I remember your username. I think.
You're just gonna rocket ram up or something, huh?
Whatever.
And there was a
Anyway.
and then shoot him out of the sky. 20.
I am pretty damn sure.
They're behind me. They're in the building or something.
Anyway.
I don't know.
We gotta do at least one, right? I'm gonna find the picture. He's like, I'm gonna find this picture, and you're gonna post this, and it's gonna be awesome.
Building. I mean, right.
If you put it in the
Yeah,
memes or suggestions.
I can't aim for crap. I think I got 0 attacks.
I will remember you as you dive into the second page of Google Images.
I'm gonna blow up the wall and stuff right here. Oh, he's on the building. 40. Go him out in the car.
What does that do? I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. Has a mental breakdown
I
right then and there.
smacked him. I'm with you, Noah. Be careful. I'm gonna use a I'm gonna use a chug jug sire.
Okay.
Crap.
My mind is wild. Yeah. I would say it should detail the process of doing milk and cereal before the bowl, i.e., the milk flood filling the freaking room, like just a big layer of milk, like up to the counter or something. Then the cereal, and then the bowl, and it just all compresses in. I think that'd be funny. Damn, it's over. I tried so hard and got so far, but in the end, it didn't even matter. Anyway. Maybe just a picture with like a really big spoon or something. It's like, why would you eat with that? There's a VW Beetle in the milk. I think that works. That's the prize. That's the prize. At the bottom of the box.
She's a definitely.
There was this. Okay, I did it. I did it. I did it. It's over. I did it. It's over. I've done it. It's over. It's ogre. It's ogre. I feel like I've become a worse person for it. Thoughts? We did it. We're done. We're done. Dating stream done. We did it. We did it, guys. Everyone high five. Everyone high five. Right? We can all go home. We can all stop the shenanigans and go do something else that's more interesting, right? I should get ready to make that tweet, actually, because it's pretty funny. Because like it details how you would even go about doing that, and that's freaking funny. I guess series. Yeah, like that, and then like cereal all over it, and then all of a sudden it's just all in a bowl. I think it's implied with just that, though. I think it's implied. I think the audience will get it. The audience will understand. They're pretty smart cookies. Do you want me to say suggested by, or do you not care? Like, I'm not gonna steal your shit post or anything. I'm gonna change it to the milk cereal bowl at the end. Yeah. It's fine though. The point is there. Also, the formatting of this is awful. I'm gonna fix it.
I absolutely enjoyed that. Okay. 180 headshots. It's like 60.
Can I make it a poll? I cannot make it a poll because I don't have freaking
Did this count as Robert
premium
Paul
or whatever.
if they started it?
It is a bit generic as a joke, but the visual gag adds something. So yeah, do you need me to credit you or whatever? She's too young, man. She's too young. Only 18. Okay. But before you go, do you want me to credit you with the joke or not? Like suggested by, etc. Okay. Like, I'll put Skuggested by Bloody Fox Bound. Bloody Fox Box. No. Dude, I'm not going to Las Vegas. I am not going to Las Vegas. I think that was it. I think that those people had actually forgiven me. Like, swiped on me. I think that's what happened. That's. Damn. I'm insufferable as a person. I am an insufferable human being. And I should feel terrible. No wonder I'm alone. Thoughts? Or is this just an ad?
Let's go. This Black Market.
I should put during mystery and that. The Twitch channel again. It's like the actual link. I should put the freaking link to the Twitch channel on like
These
a
guys are
in like a text file.
almighty.
Because
At the building over there on the roof. I'm in Shockwave bus.
twitch.tv/. Okay.
Hey, 1 for 100. Dead. He's inside.
There, I posted
He's
it.
in the hole right here.
It's been posted. So yeah. Am I a terrible human being?
He's going back the other way. I'm gonna catch him off guard here. Aim for 100. He's inside.
Am I the worst? New topic of discussion. Are you sure? I don't think he followed me on Twitter. I didn't even know he had a Twitter. I have encountered worse. That doesn't make me feel better. Because I have too.
Volunteers. Oh, it's mythic though. I'm
gonna freaking put that at the top of the screen.
This guy.
New question. Am I the worst? Maybe I should make that a points reward.
We gotta move.
Like suggest a new topic of discussion. Yeah, I should do that.
Yep, on the mountain. In the bush right up.
True.
100?
But we would be lurking. Would yeah, because no, there's a period there. So the otherwise is if I was worst.
100?
If I was worst, you would be lurking. So yeah. No, that doesn't make any logical sense. The period breaks the syntax. It's over. It's over. You've made a grammar mistake. I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. I get it. But damn. Am I the worst? We've done it. We've done the dating stream though. Maybe I'll do more tomorrow, but that's all my psyche can take. It's two. Where am I going? I need to group selected items. Sensors. And I need to go new. Most of the things that I say here, like I play them up a little, but like I really am very honest here. Like that is honestly who I am. It's a little bit hyperbolic, but anything that I say here, chances are that's really how I feel. Unless it's like obviously outrageous. It's just like inconsistent, you know.
Oh, they're up top. I'm gonna freaking die. I have no health. I'm gonna try and...
Where is... No, the new button is at the bottom. I'm just stupid.
I suggest leaving too, if you can.
Yeah, because I know... This will be the just chatting scene, okay? I think that's good. If we're in the just chatting format, you can expect Bob to be all the way over there.
No, dude, I have 14 health. No heals.
All the way over there.
There's just one guy?
Yeah.
Oh, they're camping on top of this tower too.
Create new.
Right.
I'll change
No, I
the name
didn't.
to just discussion topic.
I've never said that before. Yeah.
Go. I cannot scale. Crap, that sucks. I gotta like move crap around and like make it work. Site current discussion topic. Am I the worst human being to ever live? Oop, I'm moving shit. I don't want to move shit like that. I need to go properties. There we go. But I'm not great, right? Am I?
Also, I just saw random AI too.
Whenever stuff like that comes up, like questions like that about myself, there's this scene in Fate Zero, the one anime I've watched, by the way. There's a scene in Fate Zero where it's the main child. What's his name? I don't remember. It was like 2018. I don't remember. It was too long ago. And he's talking with his, what do they call him? Spirits or whatever. Spirit or whatever. His champion or whatever. And because he like fell down or something from a height that basically this child would not survive, but not the point. The point is the child says like, why are you so cruel, or like, why are you so greedy, or something like that. And this guy who's like this champion who was an ancient king, I don't remember. Let me just freaking Google the characters. Let me just Google characters' names. Let me just Google the characters' names. Okay. Okay.
Landed here. Yep, I hear footsteps.
Where you go?
Below me right here. Bottom of the stairs.
I think it was Gilgamesh. I think it was Gilgamesh, but not that version of Gilgamesh. No. No. That's not it. Stuff minor characters. Cornelius. Dude, I do not remember this show at all, basically, but I remember this one scene. It was the only anime I watched, okay? To this day. Can I see them in a real list? I hate fandom so much. That big guy. The big guy. So this is important. This is important, like, philosophy stuff that I know about myself. Is Alexander the Great. It's like debatable, but whatever. And he basically asks, like, why his servant wants to win. Why bother? You have so much. Like, you're an ancient king. Everybody loves you. You're amazing. But he responds by saying, shouldn't the leader of his people, or shouldn't the leader of any people, be somewhat greedy? Shouldn't they be kind of terrible? Shouldn't they always strive for more? For themselves, but also for their people. Like, it's pretty baseline stuff, but this was like 2018, so Settle down. Not everything can be insanely complex. And that's why I've also said, like, shouldn't leaders of countries be a little bit crazy? Wouldn't you have to be a little bit crazy to be, like, president of a country in the modern world? Wouldn't you kind of have to be in order to truly want what's best? Exactly, but like, oh, here it is. You kind of have the quote here. He is not pragmatic, but is a person who lets history run its course and acts according to his impulses. While he is wild and somewhat inconsiderate of others, his greed ultimately resulted in the happiness of the people that he ruled over. True. Fact check, true. The greed of the ruler leads to at least an extent the betterment of the people. Even the Bible, like, kind of implies that. Like, yeah, as king, you probably should be a little bit. It's like, otherwise you're not pushing things forward. At least that's what I thought. But anyway. I think I'm gonna head out. Probably do more tomorrow. I feel terrible. I'm a terrible human being. I'm probably just gonna, like, play some more Thunder. See what I mean, though? Like, I'm a kind person. I'm just not very friendly. I'm just not all that friendly. Or personable, I guess.
I'm chasing the other guy.
Like, around the people that I know.
I got stuck on this stupid thing. Are you kidding me?
Write some, like, super depressing shit in, like, a freaking text document or something. I'll figure it out. I'll get through it. But my mental state's gonna be worse for a bit. That's okay. That's what we're all here for.
Okay, they have the best aim I've ever seen.
I'll get through it.
He's across the ravine from me.
I had the will to get this far. And I think to an extent, like, I don't want to, like, hype myself up or something, but it feels to me like, to an extent, like, I see myself as being required to worry about others. And I'm just not a very selfish person. Maybe I should be more selfish. That's what I thought when I watched Phase Zero 2, when that came up.
I feel like this thing locks on to the nearest object.
A lot of people freaking hate Phase Zero, by the way. I don't know why. I don't know why. But I've been trying for years at this point, to get my oldest sister to watch Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood with me. That's different.
Being on this mountain over here.
That's different. I'll see you around. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. That'll be all. I'll be okay. What's that one? I don't know any of the acronyms. I don't know any of the acronyms. Oh, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, yeah. I thought you were talking about one of the fates, and I was like, but yeah. Because like she's working on her own stuff, but like naturally, if you want to make your art and your writing better, consume good art and writing. Like it's what you do. It's just the way it is.
We should just go into the circle.
Unless you're like a god or a prodigy, prodigy,
On this guy?
not prodigy. But anyway, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go. I'll be back. I'll go cry for a bit, but I'll be okay.
Get out.
I'll be okay. Probably do a little tomorrow too. We'll see. We'll see. Have a good one. Have a good one.
Pushing you?